Hi everyone, welcome back to Taste of Trini. Today I'll share my recipe for a burrito bowl. Now I know this isn't a Trini meal, but I promise that it's tasty, so fun and colorful, and it's healthy. It's a great balance of protein, carbs, and healthy fats, and you can even make this carb-free if you like. A burrito bowl is basically a deconstructed burrito. You can have the tortilla on the side or omit it completely. Did you know that burrito means little donkey in Spanish? Well, it's because just like a donkey can carry a lot of things, a burrito contains a lot of different things as well. I usually purchase burrito bowls at Chipotle, but I love making them at home because I really love Tex-Mex food. If you want more recipes like this, let me know in the comments below. Today I'll show you how I make the Chipotle chicken, black beans, shrimp, cilantro lime rice, guacamole, but in Trinbago we call this zabuca choca, roasted pepper and tomato salsa. Back home we'll call this a peppery tomatoes choca, some corn salsa, pico de gallo, and some tortillas. Come cook with me. The night before, I like to soak the beans and wash and clean the chicken and marinate it in that special Chipotle marinade. Here I have 1 pound of black beans, and you can use pinto beans if you like, and you can even use canned beans if you want. I do it sometimes. Check the beans to make sure there are no pebbles, give it a good rinse with water, and then fill the bowl up. Remember that beans double in size, so you'll need to put it in a big enough bowl and fill it with enough water. Now for the chicken. I love using boneless chicken thighs for this, but Kevin loves chicken breast, so I'll do some of each. Make sure you clean up most of the fat and wash it with some lime, lemon juice, or vinegar. Now I'll make the marinade. I'm adding an onion, some garlic, this can of whole chipotles in adobo sauce, and if you can't find this, feel free to omit it. Also add some salt, chili powder, lemon pepper, oregano, cumin or jeera powder, some white vinegar, and some oil to blend into a smooth paste. So a few months ago I posted a short version of this recipe on TikTok, and a Chipotle worker actually commented and she said that Chipotle uses a little bit of honey in the marinade, so feel free to add like a tablespoon of honey in here. I just prefer it less sweet. Now pour the marinade all over the chicken and massage it really well. I also saved a few tablespoons of this marinade for the shrimp. Store in an airtight container or a freezer bag and let it marinate overnight in the fridge for a minimum of 6 hours. Trust the process. It's the next day now, and the first thing I'll do is drain and rinse the black beans and put it to boil in some salted water. Now I'll fire roast the ingredients for the corn salsa and the roasted pepper and tomato salsa. Here I have 2 corn on the cobs, 2 hot peppers, 2 serrano chilies, and these are really hot, so if you don't want the salsas too hot, then use pimento peppers instead or any type of mild seasoning pepper. I have a tomato, a head of garlic, and a white and purple onion. I like to put a wire rack over the fire and then place all the ingredients. Lightly brush with oil and let it roast until it develops a nice char. My heat is on medium right now, so this will take about 10 to 15 minutes. If the heat is too high, then the skin will just overcook or burn without cooking the inside. So you can even do this on your stovetop, do it in the oven under the broiler, you could do it in an air fryer, or do it straight on your grill. Now that it's ready, I'll set it aside to cool down a little bit. To make the pepper and tomato salsa, I'll add some garlic, onion, tomato, hot pepper, serrano, some salt, some cumin or jeera powder, and some lime juice. Add it to a chopper or blender and blend until smooth. And for all these recipes, you'll need a lot of lime juice. Since this is not as red as I wanted it, I'm adding some of this freshly ground chili powder that I got from a Mexican vendor at the Houston Farmers Market. See how lovely the color looks now? I feel like for salsa, it needs to have that nice poppin' red color. Now for the corn salsa. Cut the kernels off the cob and transfer it to a bowl. Chop the roasted purple onion, the serrano, hot pepper, and some cilantro. And now add everything to a bowl. Add salt, black pepper, and some lime juice, and give it a good mix. Now the corn salsa is ready. Chop tomatoes, fresh garlic, a serrano chili, purple onion, roasted hot pepper, some cilantro leaves, bandania, shadow benny or culantro leaves, and of course we'll need more limes. So when you go to make market, make sure you pick up plenty lime. Add all the ingredients together. Squeeze the lime juice. Add salt and mix well. Now the pico de gallo is ready. To make the rice, add 1 cup of washed jasmine rice and 1.5 cups of water. Add a drizzle of oil and a half teaspoon of salt to a pot. If you're using parboiled rice, use a 1:2 ratio. So 1 cup of rice and 2 cups of water. Let the rice steam for about 15 minutes. You can also do this in a rice cooker. While the rice steams, I'll make the beans. After boiling for an hour, it's nice and soft. And the good thing about black beans is that it stays firm and it doesn't turn into mush. It keeps its shape and it's just so nice. I love it. Usually when we go to Chipotle, Kevin gets the pinto beans and I get the black beans. Add some oil to a heavy bottomed pot and add some chopped onion in. Let it cook for about a minute or 2. Here I have some fresh oregano and bay leaves. And of course you can use dried oregano, which will be much stronger than the fresh one. Add some garlic and then add the boiled beans in. You can add pepper if you'd like, but remember these salsas have so much pepper already. Simmer for about 20 minutes and then finish with some chopped cilantro and culantro and some lime and lemon juice. So adding the lemon and lime juice is important because this is what gives that distinct chipotle beans flavor. And add salt and black pepper as needed. Now for the guacamole, or we call this zabuca choca in Trinidad and Tobago. Mash 2 zabucas. Add chopped cilantro, serrano chilies, purple onion, salt, black pepper, and lime juice and mix well. This is similar to how Chipotle makes theirs. In my pepper shrimp taco video, you'll find tips on keeping the zabuca choca green and fresh and keep it from oxidizing. Once the rice is ready and cooled down a bit, I'll make the cilantro lime rice. It's really simple. Just add a good handful of chopped cilantro, some lime juice, and salt. And if you need a drizzle of oil, you can just drizzle on some and mix it in. And it's as easy as that. So I didn't plan on making tortillas, but I'll need some dough really quick. The full recipe will be linked in the description box below, and it's also on my pepper shrimp taco video as well. Since I'm cooking this to last us a few days, I'm actually frying some tofu for a vegetarian meal. Now let's make the chicken. You can bake it, grill it, or pan fry it. For me, pan frying is the easiest way and it tastes just like Chipotle's chicken. Add some oil to a frying pan on medium heat and cook the marinated chicken thighs for about 7 minutes on each side. I like when the meat gets a nice sear because it really intensifies the flavor. In another pan, I decided to do some shrimp, and I made up a quick recipe along the way. I coated the shrimp with some cornstarch and pan fried it for about 3 minutes. Now I'm adding the chipotle marinade that I reserved, as well as some lime juice and some chopped cilantro. Really quick and easy. I made these tortillas like roti and I oiled some of them, and it tastes just like paratha. Now that all the components of our burrito bowl are prepped, let me show you how it looks. We have the tortilla, the black beans, roasted pepper and tomato salsa, which is basically a tomato choka, the guacamole or zabuca choka, corn salsa, pico de gallo, chopped lettuce, sour cream, and shrimp and chicken. So you can also add some grated cheese, you can add some sauteed veggies, and of course I made some tofu, but I didn't add it to the platter. And you can just add whatever you like. You can switch the rice to cauliflower rice to make it low carb. Definitely make this your own and experiment with different ingredients. Thank you so much for joining me in the kitchen today. I really appreciate you all for being here. If you liked the video, be sure to give it a thumbs up, share your comments below, subscribe if you haven't, and share the video with a friend. I also wanted to say thank you to Hedley and Bennett for sending me this gorgeous high quality apron. I know I wore it wrong, but I'll be wearing it in the kitchen often, and I'll even use it in all my cook with me videos. Look out for those. Keep well and stay safe everyone. Until next time. Bye!